Good morning, everyone. I'm Sarah with Fisher Price Ranch. First off, please don't forget to subscribe. Um, so I woke up this morning at about 4:30, and I decided to check the cameras, and I saw there were babies laying on the ground. And I apologize, I did not get it on video. It was kind of an emergency thing, but I will go over you what happened. So Truffles went into labor. And I checked the surveillance camera. She went into labor at 12:30, had her first one by about 12:40-ish. And then at 1:47, she had her second one. And then she laid there for over an hour. So she's a first-time mother. This does happen on occasion. They freak out. They don't know what's going on. And so she did not take care of these babies. I didn't find them until 4:45, so they had already been live for about 4+ hours, and they have not been cleaned up, they have not nursed, and it is 20 degrees out here, so they're really cold. So what we had to do was brought them in the house, cleaned them up, dried them off. Some of their tips of the ears were frozen, so I don't know if they're going to get frostbite officially and fall off or not. Time will tell on that. But I had some colostrum. It's best to save some if you can. I had some from Capers last year, and so I just warmed up one little ice cube of it, which is about 2 ounces, and they each got an ounce after their temperature was up to core, which is about 101.5 or higher. And so as soon as I put that colostrum in their mouth, they perked up, so we brought them back out to nurse on the mother. Now the mother is rejecting them, but we're going to be out here every 2 hours, and we're going to hold her down, not hold her down, but hold her still, and let those babies nurse on her, and in hopes that she'll get the idea, and then she'll take care of them on her own. I've done that before last year. It took 4 days, but then the mom finally took the babies, and I didn't have to do anything after that. I do have a full-time job, and so I do not have time for bottle babies, so we're going to hope that Mom will take them. But let's show you guys these cute little babies and how they're doing. So here's everybody this fine morning. And we're keeping an eye on Capers because she looks pretty close to maybe going into labor. And I actually don't see her now. But we're going to go over the babies who were born out here. And what's amazing is Zara is over here, and she is helping take care of these babies, which is amazing. It's what she's supposed to do. So here's Mom, there's Truffles, and there's Zara in there with the babies. So we have started off kidding season with 2 little girls. They're purebred Kikos. What you doing there, Zara? You have babies to take care of? Now, this is Zara's first official kidding season. She was around last year after the babies were born, so she got to see babies, but she didn't actually get to be here when they were born. So this is her first time. Now, Mom already cleaned out her afterbirth, and she didn't want it, so Zara took care of it, which is what they're supposed to do, keep the area clean to prevent predators from smelling it and coming in. So that's really good. I'm looking around. I really don't see Capers, so I'm going to go out in the barn and see what's going on with her. She could actually be in labor. She looked really close yesterday and this morning. So let's see what's going on with her. You in here, Capers? No, she's not in here. I'm not seeing her. Let me look on the other side of the barn now that I think about it. Weird. Well, I guess we're going to go on a wild goose chase and find out where Capers went. Either I'm blind or she's hiding. She's not in here. Don't see her there. Is that her at the feeder? No, that's Snickerdoodle. Weird, where is she? Oh, there she is. I see her now. She's like hiding behind the barn. You guys see her over there? There she is. But she's off by herself, so we're going to go out over there and see if something's going on with her. Sorry if my camera is shaky. I do apologize. Sometimes it's really hard to keep this thing steady when I'm walking. How you doing, Capers? I was looking for ya. Now, she does have a pretty big udder compared to what she's had. If you guys can see that udder on her, it's pretty full. How you doing, baby? So, kind of looks like she has some goo. And she was hanging out right here. Kind of looks like maybe she was digging a little bit. So, if you guys can see how big her udder is. So she may actually be in early labor. So I'm going to keep an eye on her. I'll probably make this a separate video. That way you guys can see the full labor instead of little bits of it. I think we'll go ahead and go back and see Truffle's kids. But we're going to come back out and keep an eye on her. The way her tail is, she's walking really uncomfortable. I'm going to say she might be in early labor, but we'll have to see if she's having any contractions before we get to that point. But her udder is huge compared to even yesterday. I mean, you can see it out the back of her legs there. Alright, so we're back over here. Here's Truffles. She's being a little turd, and she doesn't want to be with her babies. We'll keep working with her. We'll show you guys in just a bit how we're getting the kids to nurse, and we're hoping that eventually she'll take them. But here's the gorgeous little babies. So what we had to do was we had to make a little heat tent with a blanket and a hairdryer to get them dry and warm and their temperature up to normal. And then we heated up some of our colostrum that we had in the house just to give them a little bit for a boost. And then we've brought them back outside and let them nurse on their mother. And now they're resting. Yes, they're shivering a little bit, but that's normal for any baby. And it helps them to be much stronger. How you doing, little one? Hi. This one looks just like her mother. Yeah, you do. You look just like your mother. Aren't they just adorable? So there's Truffles with her mini-me. This one she's letting hang out, but she won't let it nurse. So we're going to have to hold her down, or get a hold of her, and let the babies nurse on her. You want to grab her? Okay. So we'll show you guys what we're doing here. So while Brandon holds her, I help the babies get on the teat. You're okay, Mama. Easy, Mom. Easy, Mom. You want to put her up against the tree?
It's alright, Mamas.
Put her up against the tree. They don't like it, that's for sure.
Alright, you gotta let your babies eat.
Easy, Mom. Easy, Mom. Easy. Easy.
Well,
You're
you gotta
fine.
let them eat.
Right there. Eat it. Easy, Mom. Easy. You know,
big and strong like you.
Right
Let him eat.
here.
You're alright. Doing good. If you let him eat all by yourself, you wouldn't have to get held.
Easy, Mom. Come on, right here. There you go. You gotta stay on it. There you go. So it can be a pain in the butt, but it's gotta be done.
Almost done.
Come on, little one. Back here. There.
Almost done. You're getting a good drink. Yep, getting a good drink.
No stealing from sister. Right here. There you go.
You're alright. It's alright.
Relax, Mama. Relax. It's okay. Let them get a good drink, and they'll be okay for a while. They're nursing good.
Yeah,
You're
almost.
fine.
Almost. It's alright.
So we're just going to have to do this every couple hours until, until she gets the idea. Hopefully she will. Check it out, guys. She's licking her baby. We might actually have luck that she'll take him now. That's what we're hoping for. I don't want to bother her in case it pushes her away from the babies, but this is a good sign. So I just caught her licking them for a moment. They haven't nursed on their own yet, but they're trying. So I'm hoping that she'll let them. So far she hasn't pushed them away. They're trying to nurse on her chest. I wish they would just move back a little bit. There goes the one. Oh, come on. See, she's still not sure yet. I think if we can get the babies to be persistent enough that she would do okay on her own to nurse them. The one is trying so hard. Oh. It's nursing. Yay, we got one on. And so far she's okay with it. She's a little hesitating, is here kicking her leg, but she's like, what the heck are you doing? But we have one nursing. That is awesome. She kicked it off, but at least it's nursing now. There it goes again. So as long as we can get the other one to nurse, I think she will do just fine. She's getting better. So some great exciting news with truffles. I'm very glad that she finally took her kids. So persistence is key, as you can see. Sometimes these first fresheners just have no idea, or they freak out and they just need a little time for adjustment. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys, and we'll see you next time.